Yep. Yep. We back on the motherfucking grind all the motherfucking time. It's only a matter of time before we motherfucking shine. We buying the shine. Man, this thing always get me tripping in the morning. Every morning this thing get me tripping. It's good rest. Yep, we on our way to go gas up. Man, Sunday was crazy. Oh my God. Sunday was beautiful.
I just need a little jump, bro.
You got some cards?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. I'll pull up.
I got the
All right. Hold on, somebody need my neighbor need a jump. Damn, I left my flashlight in there. I don't know nothing about cars, bro. All I know how to do is change the tire. Anytime I stop, I had to get a jump. I had 96 old Oldsmobile. I think they tied it one might have to two. 1 second. Gotta get this jump. I got a flashlight if you need it. Oh.
I'm trying to way. This is supposed to come up. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Solomon Cardo. Yep.
Yeah, I think I see him. I don't know if you play underneath, but I play.
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah, at the bottom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. Huh? Huh? Give it some juice? Outright. Want me to give you some juice? Shit, I remember these days. Needing it. Had to have jumper cables everywhere. Nobody wouldn't give you one because you black. A white neighborhood. Some cold days, man. I always help people. It's just these days people be always having motives on. When you really a good person and you trying to help somebody, the people that need help be scared to get help. But I'm a type of person now. I'm the type of person I am. I always help because I know how I feel. The battery ain't charging. I remember not too long ago, my battery had died. My starter went out. But I thought my battery had died. I paid for the tow truck, man. There you go. There you go. I'll leave it on there for a little minute. Charge up for a little while. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Once it start up, it'll be good for the day. I don't know. I got some sort of little electrical issue because the battery is fairly new.
Okay.
It's some kind of voltage issue I got.
You don't think it's the starter?
No, it's not the starter because I went to AutoZone. They checked the starter, the alternator, and the battery, and it's all good.
Okay. All right, then.
Carlo, man, you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, G. Just want to see my man shine, man. Just want to see my boy shine. You know what I'm talking about? And all of this. He up. See how he up early as me. I don't never see nobody over here up earlier than me. Shit. Never see nobody up earlier than me. Ever. One thing I'ma say, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't motherfucking grind, you don't shine. That's one thing. That I know that's gonna be for sure. You don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't grind, you don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, 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 you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine. Work, you don't work, you don't shine. Work, you don't work, you don't shine. You don't work, you don't shine. You don't work, you don't shine. You don't eat, you don't grind, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't work, you don't work, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't grind, you don't work, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't grind, you don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine. You don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't work, you don't grind, you don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine, you don't work, 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 you don't eat. You don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine. You don't work, you don't work, you don't work, you don't shine. Why'd you be cooking? I'll be cooking in this bitch. That's off the dome. R.I.P. Long live the great DJ Screw. You don't work, you don't eat, you don't grind, you don't shine. And I'm buying to get mine. I'ma stay up by my grind, guarantee I'm gonna shine. Shit. I'ma stay out of nigga face. I'ma make sure I get this cake. Starting the day off of great deeds. Will do. Appreciate that, Roberts. Amirez. Same thing, man. Don't let nothing knock you off your circle. Don't let nothing trick you, homie. You better know you something special. You better know you something special. I don't give a fuck how, what, look around you. Today is just today. Temporary. One day you gonna look back and all that hard work and positivity. It really not about being positive. It's just not letting nobody take you off your square, because ain't nobody meant to be perfect. So it's okay if you got some negative thoughts or negative things, something that make you mad, piss you off, because you human. It's called emotion. And you supposed to express your emotions. Don't never, long as you being true to who you is and you being expressive, because that's who you are, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for being you. Appreciate that. Shout out to the boy Robert Ramirez. Boy, just became a member. Ooh. What up? That's word up, man. Appreciate your salute, man. I was telling my one of my main supporters, Junebug, man. When the channel get up and popping, man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be flying my subscribers out. We gonna be chilling together, because I know for somebody to enjoy my content, they gotta be real. They gotta be a genuine person. They gotta be a person that's been betrayed by people that they would never betray, and they loved, and they did so much for, and they would do anything for. They would give their last. They give people their last. They help at any chance they get, and don't look for nothing in return, because it's just who they are. So I know you a real person. I know you a true person. I know you done been through something. I know if you got a lot of money, or if you get a lot of money, you ain't gonna do nothing but good with it. Because people that are true don't like this type of stuff. People that they come to this channel and they don't like the way I talk and stuff like that, they are takers. 100%. If you ain't doing for them, and they don't do nothing for themselves, but if you're not doing for them, like you're worthless. You're nothing. You're nothing to them, and they don't need you. You're not considered anything. So I appreciate you, man, and I salute you, Rob, because I know you're a real one. I don't know how to send memberships and stuff like that, but I always send super chats and support. I always send super chats and support the channels and all that type of stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? I always send super chats, support people's channels, good positive vibes. But one thing I don't do is let nobody play with me. Soon as they get to playing with me, okay, now you gonna get to smoke me. I got an appetite for it, and I'm good at giving that smoke. I love that smoke. I love taking that smoke. I don't play no games. I'm gonna read you comment. I just got on the freeway. And I got police watching me. Police over here, they'll give you a ticket for being in your phone. I got a ticket one time for being in my phone. Literally driving 2 miles an hour like 3 years ago. I couldn't believe it. I'm talking about the whole traffic was at a standstill. You pulled me over and stopped and standstill traffic and gave me a ticket. I couldn't believe that crap. I couldn't believe it, man. I was upset. I was so upset. I got pulled over the other day for speed. And And the police let me go. I didn't disagree to it at all. I ain't fighting. I ain't fighting not a little bit. I ain't fighting not a little bit because I knew I was wrong. I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wasn't paying no attention. I wasn't, man. I like, yeah, man. I was in my phone because I had received the DoorDash, and I was trying to accept it because it was a good order. I was trying to accept it. So, the police happened to be right on, and I seen the police. I just didn't care. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize I was in the school zone. I wasn't really speeding, but you know the school zone is 20, and I'm probably going about 30. You know, you got to be driving 20 in that school zone. You got to be driving at 20. Cop was right there. Whoop whoop. Looked my asshole. I just laughed, and I was like, man, I can't say shit. I told him, cop was laughing at everything. He ain't tripping like, yeah, man, you gotta be careful in that school zone. I'm like, yes, sir. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say, man. Yeah, I wasn't paying no attention. Doing DoorDash, that order came through. Yeah, get my ticket. Shit, I earned that motherfucker. He was laughing. He busted out laughing. He was laughing hard at the motherfucker. And I was laughing at myself. I wasn't gonna say shit. I couldn't say shit because usually I'll fight them. When they try to pull me over from running red lights and speeding when I ain't going up but 1 or 2 miles over and shit, and they still try to say, oh, you admitting to speeding. Man, ain't nobody speeding going a couple miles over the speed limit. And so he was like, oh, it's okay. It's all right, brother. You can go. He let me go. Yep, he let me go. Like, all right, man, have a good day. Just be careful. Like, yes, sir. Man, what the fuck? What's this nigga doing? This dude literally swinging in and out of lanes. He said, I feel you, bro. And it's true. I got a hard for life. I can't, my phone keep bouncing. I got a hard for life, but still strive. And nah, bro, I work at Wendy's minimum pay. Your morals are just right, brother. Yep. See, I can feel it. You understand? You gotta do what you gotta do till you get where you gotta go. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I used to work a job. I used to work at Planet Fitness. I literally used to work. I was telling the subscriber that's just like you, Junebug, that I used to work at Planet Fitness. I literally used to work, be making money, working 24 hours. I slept at work, like you said. I work overnight and I worked all day. If the sun was up till the sun was down, I worked. I worked the night shift. I worked from 9 p.m. to like 5 or 4 p.m. and 6 a.m. Cause I worked every single day. Cause they let me. Planet Fitness, they couldn't. It was hard for them to find people to work and stay. And I seen why, but I didn't care. I was willing to do. And my job was easy. I literally did nothing. I literally did nothing but changed out napkins. That's all I did. I ain't have to worry about and check people in. But I got so cool. Like overnight, it wasn't that many people. It was the same regulars. Every now and then you had some new people, and I had my regulars in. Just tell them like, man, y'all can go ahead. Only people that really came up in there is like people that needed to take showers and shit. And I ain't nobody. I ain't the one to turn nobody down for nobody, no shit like that. No matter what my coworkers did, I'm the person that always let them go. I always let them go in because this. Come on, man. How can you be so hard if somebody ain't got nowhere to go? Fuck all that. These people, these companies making millions and billions of dollars. You mean to tell me you think it's a problem to let them go take a shower? Man, you niggas some hoes. Grand Rising, G. What's the deal, King? Salutations. So yeah, my job was easy. I worked 24 hours around the clock, but at work, I slept. I got to sleep because I got cool with all the members at the club, and we was like really a team. They used to let me sleep while they damn near take care of the gym for me while I sleep. So it was a couple females and about 2 dudes that ran the gym for me while I was asleep on my life. Hold on, I'm about to pump this gas. And the people that I'm telling this story about, these wouldn't know. I stayed in a rich neighborhood in Highland Park in Dallas, the richest area in all of Dallas. And these the people that had my back. I'm talking about millionaires. But they literally would have gave me anything because they seen what type of person I was. And they used to see what the things that I used to do on the job. They used to offer me everything. They used to offer me to come stay at their house and all this shit. And I didn't want it. I didn't want it because I just don't want nobody to feel like they did nothing for me or none of that. Because I just want to be a completely free person. Got it all out the mud for myself. And I appreciate it. Even though I'm the type of person, I would do that same thing too. But it's just me as a man, who I am as a person. It's not my ego. I don't have no ego or nothing. Because if I need help, I ain't scared. I'm not too proud to ask for it or none of that. Only $11. $11 to feel love. I love this corn. But it's just me who I am. I wanted to get it out the mud, and I did. Literally. And I got it out the mud. And now that I couldn't call nobody, the people that I thought I could call on and the people I thought that I can trust or I can have faith in, you call them, they never call you back, or they call you back weeks later and shit, and it hurt me because I've always been transparent. Like from my friends when I was in the ghetto to my friends that was like average earners to my high paying friends that always asked me for favors. I was always there for them, but let me ask for something. It was always an excuse, or it's just always an excuse, or just no response back. And me, that's why I say I'm too considerate. I'm too compassionate. But now I just had to I had to learn my lessons and take a page out that book and add that to my repertoire, because now I don't have to worry about feeling emotional, feeling like, oh man, should I do that? Because I know that means nothing. It means nothing. It just, however you take your life and the things you do to build your life, that's what's gonna happen. People like to say, oh, you hard, or no, you only do that to people that you know would never do it to you. You just don't put yourself in that position. You can do it if you want to, but you shouldn't, because that's not gonna work. Whenever somebody always just taking, you know what I'm saying? You know you're not doing it because you want a favor back. You doing it because you know they gonna do right by it, and they gonna, continue to grow with you and want to do better. But no, if it's a person that just wants something done because they feel like you owe them something just because, then no, they ain't gonna work. It's 40 degrees out here, Ricky. You was right. You was right, my G. You was right, Ricky. Multiple customers reporting drinks missing, man. I don't drink soda. I keep my own drinks with me. Every day I turn on this app, they say multiple customers.
You've got mail.
Reporting drink missing.
Bike north, then turn left. Bike north, then turn left.
What are you talking about? I still got time to receive platinum level. I'm already at platinum without my platinum pass over. What they talking about? I ain't doing alcohol order no more, man. I don't care. They not worth it. I mean, 76%. What they talking about? Yep, man, it was 80 degrees yesterday. It was 89 degrees yesterday, and it's 40 degrees this morning. It's crazy. I actually was sweating yesterday. But yesterday I was working my ass off, man. Them people kept ordering every order I had. Every order I had jugs of water on it. And I didn't have my cart with me, and I only got one arm. I can't even use this hand. I was struggling. It was. I had to turn this shit off at the end of the night, but I fought through it though. I fought through it. I ain't gonna lie, I fought through it. I fought through this shit. I grind. I went and got that money. I took an hour break. No, it was a 2-hour break because I stopped. I made $100 early. I made $100 in like 2 or 3 hours. I made like 140 before I took a break, because I remember I made that first 100 in like 2 or 3 hours, and I kept going a long time after that. But I know I stopped around 1, and I got back out around 3:30 because they had that $2 peak pay, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a break, because somebody wanted some shoes. I wasn't gonna take no break. Somebody wanted some shoes, so I had to go to the house and get them because he wanted to sell them. Bullshit ass dude. He never called back to get the shoes. But I like to have the shoes when somebody hit me up on the market for the shoes. That's the only reason why I turn my social medias back on. Cause I be selling all this stuff. I'm about to remodel my whole wardrobe and all that. I'm selling all my shoes. All my old shoes. I ain't selling my clothes because all my clothes damn near practically new. What kind of water you drink? Oh no, I can't drink between purified and spring. Yeah, I don't drink purified. I really don't even drink water. I only been drinking water recently because I haven't been able to work out. You know what I'm saying? Because of this injury. When I start back working out, I don't drink water at all. I don't drink no water. But I know I need to stay, me being a vegan, I know I need to stay hydrated. So I do that, but I use that water to keep that flow and keep the weight gain down. I don't want to just be drinking that fruit stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't working out. I really ain't using no energy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been going to the gym. I just want to heal, take my time. I went to the gym the other day, still ran my miles, ran 3 miles the same way if I was doing it every day. So I ain't tripping. I went up in there, ran them 3 miles, just to prove to myself. I think I posted it on Facebook, but really I only posted it on Facebook because my little cousin, he had made a post. I don't really be on social media like that. But I seen it, and it's my little cousin I responded to. He was like, "How long it take you to run 2 miles?" And I told him my time, but I said I don't run 2 miles. I run 3 and up. And they been saying ridiculous times. I was like, boy, y'all sad. I'm talking about not because I do it better or fast. I'm just saying because that's ridiculous. Y'all young. I'm 38 and y'all young, and the comments, they was sad how people don't care about their health. I'm just saying I don't care. I'm just telling them like that's not good. All y'all gonna have diseases because y'all body's gonna give up on y'all at an early age because y'all not doing what it takes. You have to keep your body up. You literally have to keep your body up. If you want to sustain healthy, like you can eat clean all you want. If you're not exercising and having those bodies giving your brain and the heart health, your body is deteriorating and you already eating bad. It don't matter if you're eating healthy, you still have to keep that body strong. You got to continuously. That's why you see old people with them beautiful faces and stuff, and you see they live a long time and they skin tight and stuff like that. And you see old people that live a long time. That's the difference. They actually did the work to stay young because they kept their insides up, not just their outsides. Yeah, you can live long, eating bad and all that, but it's not gonna be a desirable life. It's not gonna be what you want it to be. Yeah, but I drink spring water. I try to drink spring water. I got that purified water by accident, and so I had opened it, and so I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna drink it. I got 6 of these. It just, I thought I was gonna be healed by now, but my arm, I really did more damage. This purified water right here, but I don't drink this shit. When I say buy drinking, like I would have never bought, I didn't pay no attention to it. I thought Costco only sold spring water, so I just got it. I ain't about to give it away or nothing like that because I spent my money. And it's a great buy. And Costco is #1 rated. Everything go, all they shit good. But, yeah. sick of this cheap ass motherfucker. Yeah, gotta gotta treat that temple right. The kingdom of heaven is within. Real tight. The body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. You ain't lying. Shit, boy. A lot of this, most of this shit in the Bible, I agree with. It's just, it's the humans that I don't agree with. They don't live by, they don't practice what they preach. They don't live by it. You app 100, brother. You couldn't be no writer. I couldn't have said it. No, I wouldn't have changed the word. The kingdom. I agree. We got to treat that temple correctly. Yeah, man. Come think about it, man. You need to, if you want something to last, you got to treat it. You're supposed to be treating your body like a car. You notice most people don't put no bad gas in their car. They only go to the best gas station. The gas station, they got all the plus and all of the lithium and all whatever that shit is for the best gas. They don't even care, but like me, I don't care about the cheaper price. I want the best gas. I do want the cheaper price, but if I can find somewhere that got just some gas I know ain't about to mess up my engine, that's what I'm about to go. So what you think the food and the exercise is to your body? What you think the oil changes and the tune-ups and the type of gas you put in, making everything properly? That's like they bones that they working on and they organs that they working on and they brain and they mental. Because if anything get out of whack, the whole car start breaking down. That's the same thing for the body. Soon as one thing can just start shutting down, and the rest of your body gonna follow. Because one thing can't work without the other. Yeah, it can, but I'm just saying, only for so long. For instance, if you get something removed out your body, you just lowered your lifespan. I don't give a fuck about what you say. You ain't, however long you were supposed to live, you're not gonna live that long. Them surgeries, them doctors cutting on your body, every time they cut on you and all that, you done lost some percents out of you done lost some life force. You better know it. You better know it. Cause it did something to you that has just prevented you from living whatever your life expectancy was. Because it took something from you that's why it's in you, because it's not supposed to be a part of you. And the only way stuff get in you is you putting stuff that ain't supposed to be in you all the time, like where it's unbearable, you know? And you know what? I want to go back to something. We could say, oh yeah, great brother, there's a lot of people in the church, they practice gluttony. They eat too fucking much. Gluttony is a sin. Yeah. Man, you know what? I'm gonna go with that because that's deep. With that sin word, it's deep because I just feel like people make sin what they want it to be, especially when it comes to Christianity. They make it, and I say Christianity, Americanized Christianity, because things that people look at it as sin in this country don't look at it as sin around the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's just shit that they use. That's just a word that they try to use to make you seem weird or wrong about something that's perfectly natural and fine everywhere in the world but here. And they use that for profit and to demise and blackmail people in this country. So I'm not big on sin because I'm an advocate of it is what it is. See, that's why I say this deep. I'm gonna get into it, but something hit my mind. I want to get it off before I forget. You know what I noticed when I was talking about? It was for the guy Robert. The guy Robert, he was saying, like, I described him perfectly. The man just became a member this morning and stuff like that. Just by hearing me speak, and I could tell by his responses and his actions. Because people that have actions show you with their actions. Like how Ricky, you always show love to the channel. You here every day with me, just with me. And that shit help. That shit keep me in good spirits. I ain't gonna lie. I naturally keep myself, but you know what I mean? Like you keep me like wanting to do this shit. Even though I enjoy it, like this really makes me feel like I'm doing something
to see you here every day. Now that I've been streaming every day, but now that you know I stream every day, you here every day. Every day I'm here. You here, even if it's for a couple minutes or seconds or whatever, because I know you got your own YouTube and all that, but that still means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So back to Robert. What I was saying about Robert. Just by him, look how we over the internet and I can sense that man's spirit. I describe that man to a T. Just by how he responded to my comment. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a lot of genuine people. So when you meet people like you, I described his situation, his whole way of like the person that he is and everything. And I never met this man. He never been in this channel before. He probably been in the channel and just never commented or nothing like that. And everything that I said, either it was on the rich, if he was a wealthy side, or on just, you know, just living side, just making it side. You know what I'm saying? He worked at Wendy's. I described that to a T. I described it if he was wealthy to a T. You know what I'm saying? Either way, either he was gonna be a rich giver type of guy, or he was gonna be a guy that's, you know, just making his way, just living, being the best person that he is until he get to the top. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, he worked at Wendy's, but he bought a membership. You know what I'm saying? And that's, see, them actions like that, the actions show you and tell you more than anything. People can say anything, but it's more about action. See, I'm always about action. I don't care if I appreciate it so much. I just don't feel good just saying thank you. I appreciate it, man. I gotta show you that just who I am, man. I gotta show you. I fuck with you, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I don't care how much you tell me, nah, it's good, you ain't got to do it. Sometimes I let it slide, depending on the magnitude of what it was that you did for me, or what you said, or how you made me feel. If I really see you don't want to take the money or something like that, I'm gonna leave it in a cup holder or something, and you can't make me not leave it. Like something like that, like I go back to this time my car went dead. The same, I just helped a guy this morning jump his car, and the same way people helped me, just genuinely. I was doing a DoorDash. I had this big ass, huge ass piece of catering order, and my battery died. I'm talking about, man, what the fuck? This a 2024 car. Like, what are the odds? Like, soon, like, it just be shit be trying to hold you down. And you just keep striving and nothing happen. But I say that, well, before I'm gonna finish the story, this dude, I don't know, his name was Williams. I got his number. We great friends today. From Dominican Republic, from Cuba. He from Cuba. Pretty hair, pretty teeth. Look like he get a bunch of girls. All they drive a Beamer, the big truck Beamer. Great, just straight up. Oh man, you need a ride? Are you okay? Oh, I got you, man. Come on, man. Hold on, man. Let me get this order, man. I got you, man. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, man, I'll pay you. Like, no, man, you all right, man. You good, man. You're good. I help you. I help you, man. You know, man, we talk. He had me laughing, everything. But I say that to say this, man. You start to see motherfuckers like that. You could tell that man, I ain't never met this man, that he got some type of belief in me. And whatever it is that he got some type of belief in me that he know I'm doing this, and I'm doing this for good reasons. You could tell. But it could be motherfuckers you know your whole life just don't have no belief in you. Just because you haven't been what they thought you should have been, like when it comes to success. Everybody's success is not the same success. Because they got people with a bunch of money and not successful. Because if it wasn't for the money, like the things that people, it's a lot of people that have money they can do, they can't do nothing that I can do without money. So if you can't do it with money, and I can do things that you would never be able to do, and I don't have money, how can you really be successful? Because if it wasn't for the money, you couldn't do it. But if I have the money, and I already can do what you can do without the money, but you can do things that I can't do without the money. If I get the money, I'm only gonna be able to do more stuff. You feel me? I know that was kind of a lot, but if you follow me, you follow me.
Can't be the whole she's a god over there.
Yeah. Man. I don't be doing no tripping, man. I'm like what Lil Wayne say, it all work out, man. As long as you being true to yourself, man. Don't involve yourself with the fakes and the phony, and only stay true to you. Don't even, if anybody come in the chat talking shit, man, I don't even pay them attention no more. I don't block my list. If the moderators want to block them or whatever they can, I just don't give them no energy. Like yesterday, I had some shit like that with a dude. Day before yesterday, I had a dude just hating on. He's like, this how you know a nigga hating on you, bro. When they start talking about a whole bunch of shit that nobody's discussing. Like he started talking about where I'm from, my city. He started talking about money. Man, we talking about boxing. We talking about Jaron Ennis, and this dude started talking about, I done been in your city. I done been in your city, and I probably done made more money in your city than you. Talking about how old he is and all this shit, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. Look at your health and look at you. You think I can give a fuck about you? He was saying I was hating on somebody when I was speaking facts about Jaron Ennis. That's it. I ain't say nothing to this man that I'm speaking on. But that's how you know a hater, when they start bringing up stuff to try to find something to try to make you look bad or try to make themselves look more than. And I'm like, bro, you could never be better than me simply off your health alone. How fat and piggish you is, how ugly you is, how you take care of yourself. That alone puts me above you. I'm talking about universally. Like, it don't matter how much money you got. The body that I got, the characteristics that I got, the way that I treat people, automatically makes me better than you. Universally, realistically. You will never get chosen over me. Just because of those things. And mention I ain't say nothing about money. He don't even know nothing about me. He don't know how much money I got. He don't know how much money I make. They be trying to laugh about DoorDash and Ricky. You know we out here, we getting this money. Just because I ain't out here posting my earnings and shit all day. Man, I be laughing at these fools. They be laughing at me, I be laughing at them. Cause I know what they making on them World House jobs and shit, cause I done all that. I done it. I know they getting 25-cent raises and shit like that. I know, I done it. Everything that he doing, riding in them scalpels and shit and them working in the warehouse, man, I done that, man. I started off doing that shit $9, $9.75 and shit like that. Man, you can't pay, boy. I was slapping nigga if he asked me to come work for him for $9 and $10, $15. I get mad when I hear $20 an hour. I ain't gonna lie. I get mad when I hear $20 an hour. Even though I don't make $20 an hour, it don't matter. I can come out here and make $50 to $100 or more an hour every day if I get lucky. Between the hours of 11 to 1 and between 4 to 9. It's easy. It's very possible. Every day between those periods, I know if I get lucky enough that I can hit $100 in just 1 hour of those 4 to 5 hours every day. Now, I'm just saying in 1 hour I can hit that much. I know I'm gonna make more than that $100 hour, but in one of them hours, I know it's possible because one order can change it. I can get 2 orders. Yesterday, I killed the game. Yesterday, man, I got by, no exaggeration, man, I got a $35 plus orders, all grocery orders and small orders. I got one right across the street. It was a Fiesta right across the street from me. They tipped $35. Dropped that. They only had like 11 items, and I'm talking about it wasn't even 0.2 miles. It was right across the street in some apartments. I got another one for $17, and then I got an add-on. They made it like $38. It was some Chinese food in the order from Target for like 4 items. It was one order, but the add-on came there with $35. And I got another one, another shop and pay from Kroger's. It was like $28. You know what I'm saying? Like this, back to back to back. Yeah, I hope they get it. I hope they get the Virgil fight, but I'm starting to, even though Boots been the one ducking, he want to fight now. But now I think it's
You've got mail.
Look at that, $6 plus. I was getting ready to drive away from this zone too.
Bike east on Richmond Avenue, then turn left onto Ed Lowy Street.
I was just getting ready to
Continue
drive
for a
away from this
half
zone.
mile.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Virgil or Boots now. Oscar De La Hoya, he's starting to show his colors. He's starting to show he want to be the A side and all this shit, which he deserves. But he trying to be a money hog. He showed his ass. He showed his hand why the fight ain't happening. It's the promoters. He want to make all the money. He up for a money grab. So I really don't think when you doing that, you don't believe. It's hard to say De La Hoya don't believe in Verge. It just he's just not. I just feel like he's not 100% sure that Verge can just go up in there and just whoop Boots like he beating everybody now. Because if he did, he'll make the fight like he doing with it, like with Lubin and Madrimov and Boychuk. He made them. All of them is hard fights, and he went 12 on Madrimov and knocked Lubin out. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought that? Who would have thought he would have done what he did to Lubin last Saturday? That was incredible. I knew he was gonna beat him, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? I knew Bud was gonna beat Earl Spence like that. Nobody in the world did, but I did. But to see Virgil beat Lubin ass like that, that's the last way. I thought. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna go all the way. Because I see how Lubin a dog, but he ain't even go up in there being savage Lubin. He went up in there trying to be old, don't hurt me, Virgil Lubin. Like Virgil wasn't going to take it to him. Like Virgil was just going to let him sit up there and just jab all night. Shit. Man, Virgil went got his ass up out of there. Shit. But see, I know these things because that's how I fight. I fight like Virgil. Like, I really fight like I'm not coming up in here to play with your life or mine. And if I got to choose between you and me, the only way you walking out of here without me trying to knock you out is you knocking me out. And that's what separates the greats from just the average boxers and the good boxers. Like, you got to be ferocious. You got to be up in there to go to kill. Like, you got to. You can't have no... You can't be giving a fuck about hurting nobody. This the hurt game. Man, I hope that fight happen, man. I ain't lying. Oscar, we all see who the... I still blame Eddie because why you got Boots fighting these motherfucking bullshit? Even though Boots, he the one asking for tune-ups. Eddie, why you ain't trying to convince him, talk him out of it? Talk about he need tune-ups, but he holler about he the greatest fighter. The greatest fighters don't do that unless they had long layoffs. You being active and you fighting tune-ups and nobody's. The last couple people that he done fought didn't had two and down there 3-year layoffs, and that's all. Like, if you look at his last opponents, they either been knocked out recently, they last fights, or had long layoffs. Some of them both been knocked out and had long layoffs. Your Boots is his cash cow. No, Anthony Joshua is cash cow. The English people his cash cow because they fill up stadiums 100,000, 60,000 every time, no matter who it is. Boots losing. He losing Eddie money. He just he got the potential to be an American star. If you're an American star, like Canelo, he a global star. Cause he got a whole country behind him. Boots ain't even got Philly. He from Philly and he don't even have Philly behind him. Everybody started seeing that Boots just really not like that. After the Karen fight, Karen ain't nobody. Do you think Karen got a name? Karen, he took his name. Even though he lost every round or that first fight, he still put it on Boots' ass. He still put it on him. He still made him look stupid. A lot. He made him look stupid. He showed him how Boots' skill really ain't, he really not that skilled. He really not that fundamental. He can fight. He can't really box. Now, Ruben, he got knocked out by Cholo, but Ruben came back. Ruben came back strong after that. He came back strong after that. Then he got knocked out again by Fundora, and he came back. He was just on the 3-fight knockout. Lubin last 3 fights was knockouts before he just lost to Virgin. Phenomenal knockouts, and he looked it good. It's just this levels, bro. That shit that you can do to them people, and he beat some good people. So you can't go up in there and say he went up in there and knocked out some nobody. He went up in there and knocked out undefeated fighters. Lubin, after he got knocked out by Charlo, he came back and was beating undefeated fighters. When he got knocked out, when he got stopped by Sebastian in a fight that he was winning, he came back. He won his next 3 fights before losing to Verge just now. So that's why nobody would have ever pictured it what happened. You know what I'm saying? Even though Earl came back on his run, stopping everybody, stopping Ugas and Danny, which I knew he would, cause it's just them niggas. Even though old boy stopped Pacquiao, I still know he wasn't fucking with Spence. Even though I don't like Spence, I respect his boxing skill, but I know he ain't no. I know his level, his talent. He ain't no great. He ain't no great. He might be a Hall of Famer. I don't think he no Hall of Famer because he stayed in 147. He ain't did no unthinkable things. I don't think he no Hall of Famer me. I just think he got some good names on his resume. He got some good wins, but I just think he just right above average. He above average, but he not great. I'm just strictly pertaining to boxing. He a flat-footed, come forward fighter. He don't really got no skills to me. He's smart, but he don't got no skills. It's different when you got skills and you got that IQ. You know what I'm saying? If you got them skills, you ain't even got to be all that smart to beat Earl Spence. Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, you're right. 100%. Yeah, he definitely Oscar cash cow. But it don't matter. You gonna make the money. You still got to make the fight. If you say you want him to be a star, and you got the nigga that's over here saying that he the greatest in the division, if you ain't going after no belts, and y'all been doing, man, this fight been going on for 5-6 years. We gonna get this order. It's ready. I don't never go in this place right here, never ready. So that's why I don't go straight up in here and get this order. There go my wipes. I knew I wasn't tripping yesterday. I said, man, I know I ain't using my wipes. You're up under the seat. Yeah, man, I'm getting all repeat customers. Yeah, you right though, Ricky. You know what you're talking about. Most people just be saying anything when it comes to boxing. But Oscar got to make this fight, man. They been doing this shit. They doing the same shit Spence and Bud doing. Now it's time. It should have been time, but you can't blame nobody for getting hurt. That's like me. Like I box. I was supposed to be having a fight this month on the 22nd against this nigga I don't like, and he been saying I been ducking him and all that, but I had to back out. What you mean? I can't fight. I only got one arm. I fell off my e-bike. I fucked myself up. I'm just not healing. I got internal energy. My arm still swole. I can't even bend my arm. But the type of nigga these dudes are, they the type of person to be like, oh yeah, I knew you was scared, he ducking and all that. Man, they just don't know I'm gonna beat this boy so bad. And I really don't want to fight him. I just want to beat him up just to shut him up. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Like I don't like fight people. I know what I'm gonna do to him. You know what I'm saying? I want to go pro. I'm going to go pro. Like I'm all in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just following the process. I had a setback, so I'm just taking it slow. I ain't letting it even get to me. I'm just relaxing, letting my body heal properly, eating right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even training. I'm just letting my body heal, man. Cause I'm older. I ain't out here like you. When I was younger, you just used to just heal like that. But look, nah, man, my arm out of there. I know, like when I was younger, I ain't know. I used to be playing on sprained ankles and stuff, not because I ain't know no better. Now that I know better, I know it's important that you heal and take your time and rest properly and stuff. And that's what I do. So when I come back, I can have a full healthy recovery, and I won't have nothing that's gonna have me messed up to where I can do anything and trick it, tweak it, and re-injure myself or nothing like that. And that's what I'm on. I already know the dude I'm gonna beat. I'm gonna bust him up. He already got knocked out. His fighting style is a total guaranteed knockout for me. He'll come forward fat ass, bullshit ass. He think he hit hard, but that's what I be saying. Like people be thinking it's about punching hard. Like that don't mean nothing when you in there with a skill. I'm naturally a basketball player, man. My footwork. I'm a star basketball player. I ain't never been second to nobody. I'm really like that. I'm a nigga that really I can play in the NBA right now. That's how good I am. I ain't never, man, my footwork is superb. My shit like Kobe Bryant, man. I got real good footwork, and I'm naturally good in boxing with just understanding what footwork and angles is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not slow. None of that. I'm quick. I'm explosive. I'm strong. I'm smart. I got it all. Like I got it. Yeah, it used to be Canelo. Canelo a hoe. He just Canelo is not there. Yeah, he got some great fights on there, but man, that man ain't like that. I like Canelo can fight, but he just not who people think he is, man. He a duck. He ducked too many fights that he shoulda. How you want to fight Mayweather and all that, but you don't want to fight all these less than fighters like Benavidez and stuff like that. Like these people ain't no Mayweathers and stuff, and you ducking them, but you had the guts to fight them when you was young, but you don't want to fight a Benavidez in your prime. Go ahead. I ain't know you was doing that. But yeah, my fight. See, I'm just doing it just to stay active. The fight that I was supposed to have this month. But this unfortunate thing happened, but I ain't tripping because I know it is out of my control. But I don't want to. It's not a good fight for me because I ain't gonna get my credit. One, I'm 6'3" tall, 6'3" tall. He about 5'8", 5'9". You know what I'm saying? He fat. He out of shape. He big as fuck. He wide. He weigh way more than me. I'm 185 now. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym. I've been training. Without training, I'm been 1,000 times. It's like a normal training he can do. Even with me not training, he'll never get in the condition that I am. Like, I know he gonna get tired at some point in the fight, so it don't matter. It's just a lose-lose for him. But the thing about it for me is I'll never get my credit. I want to fight somebody
You've
on my
got
level,
mail.
and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to find because ain't none of these niggas on my level. I ain't gonna never get my credit, man. I ain't gonna never get my fucking credit. Like, I beat the nigga that I'm supposed to be fighting right now just got knocked out by the nigga that I beat. By the dude that just knocked the dude that I'm supposed to be fighting right now got beat by a guy that I just beat. You know what I'm saying? That I just beat. When you look on my phone overheating. Yeah. But that's why I say I'm a whoop him. Even though I ain't gonna get no credit. I ain't getting no credit for whooping a nigga that ain't never lost a fight. I mean, that's been boxing since he was 9 years old. I ain't getting no credit, and I ain't never boxed a day in my life, and them niggas still try to diminish my credit for the win. And I beat the boy. The last time he had a fight with somebody, they ain't barely even swung at each other. I had to bring up how the fuck a person that don't even box gotta bring the fight to you. Like, I really made him have to swing or I was gonna knock him out. I made him fight, and I was gonna knock him out because I know what I'm capable of. I know who I am. I know what I possess. You know what I'm talking about? So go run up in here and grab these. See, the reason why I don't be bringing my phone in these stores, cause it's gonna be on mute anyway. These stores that I know got the music on, like Target and Kroger's and stuff. I just leave my phone in the car. But I'm gonna be fast. Cause I can talk about this boxing shit all day. This is what I do. Yeah, man, but I'm really just gonna go up in here when I am healthy, I'm able to get back in the ring and just get the whooping his ass. Really just taking the fight for experience purposes, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but sparring. When we fight with 16-ounce gloves on and headgear, it ain't nothing but two people going at it for real in a sparring match. And then it was so crazy. He used before he even got in the ring. He the one talking about he the best, and the dude that got knocked out, I'm talking about. He was talking about he was the best, and nobody came fuck with him and all that, and went up in there and got knocked smooth the fuck out. Went up in there and got slept, put to sleep. Talking about went up in there looking so sloppy, gassed out the first round. Like, that's what I be saying, man. That's what I be saying. People can say anything. I'm not one of them people. That's why I can't take people serious. When they say certain things and your body don't even match what's coming out your mouth, how am I supposed to believe what you saying? How am I supposed to believe you telling me something that I can just look at you and know is a fucking lie, and you gonna renege or you not gonna do it? You're not gonna stay consistent. I know you're not disciplined, because if you were, you would not let your body get to this point. It's nothing that, it's not me being mean or nothing. It's simply me telling you I'm not allowed, and you can't fool me, and I don't believe you. And people don't like that. People, I don't know why. I love it. I love the critique if it's truthful, but people be lying and they just say anything based off their feelings, and they lie on you, and they don't tell. That's the story of my life. They just lie and they say anything, and they tell people things about you that aren't true. They try to make you out to be something that you're not. No, I don't talk to people in a kind of way. It's just when you try to manipulate me and you try to thinking you can fool me and you think I'm just supposed to accept your lies. Nah, I'm not no sheep. I'm not gonna just sit there and just allow you to play on me like that. I'm not you just not for me. You're not the type of person for me. Cause I'm not trying to crush your feelings. I'm just let you know, hey man, when you come to me as you. Don't come to me with that talking like you talk to a fake motherfucker that's just gonna laugh and hee gee gaga with you. Yeah, cause what make me gee gaga is being real. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about real shit, that's what make me laugh. That when you say shit, you know how some people say shit and they be dead ass serious, and it's so funny because it's serious, not because it's really funny. It's because you know they serious than a motherfucker. That's what I get a crack out of, because they're so rare these days. It's so fucking rare. Everybody fake. Everybody think money is what make a man, and man, nobody got no integrity. Nobody got no integrity. Nobody follow up. Nobody is who they say they are. And when you are that nigga who you say you are, when you are that nigga that can talk that shit and back it up and they can't do nothing about it, it's not a lot of us. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. And if you that nigga like that, but you ain't got like fame, that's what they do to people that just ain't famous or don't have a big name or on TV or something like that. They use that to try to diminish you, trying to be like you successful. Like, nigga, what makes me successful is my health, my well-being. And then it'll be a motherfucker that's fat, out of there, you know what I'm saying, depressed, that's trying to make you feel like you less than. And that shit crazy to me. That shit's so crazy. This world is so upside down. It's just ridiculous, bro. And I never let it get to me. I'm just able to, I just can identify better now. You know what I'm saying? It never bothered me that people did this shit, because I never gave a fuck. Because I'm the type of guy, I always back up. I always practice what I preach. I live what I say. And shit, damn near 95, 98, 99% of people that I know don't. But some people, even though they don't live, I got some people that I know, even though they know they not living right now, they accept it, and they can say, yeah, I know I ain't doing it. And you know, they just real. Now that's the people I fuck with. Like it's nothing, it had nothing to do with me saying or thinking I'm better than you. It's just like accept it. Like, be able to say what you are and be able to be realistic about it. Don't be out here trying to act like you better than somebody. You got a big ass, fat ass stomach, or you know you not doing none of that shit you put on the internet. You not living none of that shit you put on the internet, but you on here trying to tell somebody else they chasing cloud, or you trying to tell somebody else they ain't this and they ain't that, and you ain't none of it. You ain't none of what I am. How can you talk to me and you ain't even a fraction of what I am? You know what I'm saying? To myself. You ain't nothing to what I am to myself. You are nothing. You could never, like, if we had to change body, you would die because my body would consume you. Because of the work that I put in. You couldn't walk a foot in a day of my life. You couldn't. You couldn't. Because that's how hard I go. You feel me? How hard I go, how hard my work ethic and shit is frightening to the average person these days. You know, like when I be walking around, like the average person is just obese, overly, morbidly obese. I'm talking about just, man, it's just be like, damn. Oh yeah, okay. Bam, damn. Before you see somebody in shape, like everybody, you can see like all this hanging, titties. I'm talking about me. They even got this, titties, big ass stomach, big ass back, or just all the way out of there. And you got the people that you can tell they got the wrist shit up, like the waist trainers, and they wear spandex, and you know you too big to be wearing it. But these days, they call everything is shameful. I can't say these things to you if you take care of yourself. I can't say these things. I can't. All I can do is the opposite. Which when I see somebody look good, oh, you look good. But they like to say that it's judging, or that's your opinion. No, the fuck. I'm looking at what it is. That's what it is. But hey, they don't like the tone. They want you to. Everybody wants you to be soft and coddle them, and especially women. Like they gone in America. But I'm talking about everybody right now. Like everybody just feel like you supposed to be a bitch with them. Man, that ain't who I am. That ain't who I'll ever be. So that's why I stay to myself and I don't bother nobody. But when somebody come playing with me, it's up. It's up. It's up. I'm not about to lower myself like I used to lower myself to other people's. If I don't, well, man, if I don't fuck with you, I'm just not in my life. I don't want my life to be intertwined with yours. If we can't be on the same level, if I gotta lower my understanding, I'm not saying, it's not me saying you stupid or something. I'm just saying we just don't mesh. We not for each other, and I don't overlook that anymore. We just don't mix. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that don't mix, like water and electric don't mix, is not gonna be nothing good gonna come out of it. So I'm tired of trying to put magnets together that's negative and positive together. Like this shit dead. This shit dead with me. I ain't trying to be the good guy no more. I am a good guy. I ain't trying to be like what I mean by trying to be the good guy, trying to make shit work. No. I don't give a fuck about it. I just don't give a fuck about bullshit, man. I always used to try to make shit work. But I'm glad I finally came to my senses, my full senses of who I am. I don't need nobody. I don't want to fuck with nobody that ain't on my type of time. You know what I'm saying? I only want things around my life that revolve around my life that I fuck with. It's $16.50 for the first hour out here. That's cool. One order can change your whole day. And that's not me fully working. It's just the time that I'm actually on the order. See, man, I should have got me some oatmeal, man. I should have made my oatmeal. But I just be ready to get out here and get that money, man. I don't be want to waste more. It ain't even wasting time because that's beneficial to me. I just be wanting, man, I just like that feeling just running that money up. This shit then became who I am, man. This shit didn't consume me, man. It's always been who I was. I always been a get money nigga. But I always let shit I used to let shit easily, you know, knock me out my reel, get me out of my groove and get money. At a point in time now, motherfucker can't tell me, hey, I got this going on. Man, I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing this I want to do it. I don't give a fuck what nobody got going on. I ain't got time for it. I got zero time for anything, anybody talking about it. Let me order my own. I should go ahead and order my oatmeal right now. Put my McDonald's order in. Well, even if I get an order anytime soon, I can just go pick it up and then head to the place. I ain't even gotta pause my app. I'm gonna pause anyway because I don't want to have to do all that. When I get there, they should bring them. I order the curbside. They can just bring me my oatmeal straight to me. Natural sweetener, some cinnamon for my oatmeal. I drunk all my almond milk. I gotta give me some more of that. I used it from the almond line. I blend the almond, put it in the blender. I need to get me a new blender though. Well, no, I lost my blenders. I left them at the gym. And when I blend them and they got the milk up in there, I got a fish net and I squeeze all the milk out of them. I make my own net milk. I make my own pecan, walnut, almond, cashew, any kind of nut milk you can think of. I make my own. I make mine from scratch. I make mine with none of all them chemicals and all this shit. Nothing added. But natural sugars. If I want vanilla, I add pure vanilla, pure sweetener, like 0% sugar added type shit. And it's expensive, but hey, that don't matter to me. I love my body. I love myself. I love feeling great. I hate when I feel bad. I hate when I'm feeling down. Like my mood messed up for no reason due to what I put in my body. I hate that feeling, man. I hate that feeling. And then the truth is about eating right, truly eating right. You know how people eating all that bullshit and they be glutton and shit? You can do that. You can really do that because you always need food when you eating, you know, things that's meant for your body, because your body crave things that's meant for your body. Your body actually crave it. It just wants more and more and more because it's constantly growing. I truly believe that's why I'm an average height in my family, because I ate a lot of I love vegetables. I love vegetables. I love fruits and vegetables. My daughter like that. She love fruits and vegetables. She eat that like it's candy. She don't even eat candy like that. Put nothing in my face. It's the only what's in my body. And that's what people, I be looking at people buying all this shit, man. Just really deceived. Be seeing people buying all this protein, man. That shit fucking you up. That protein ain't helping you. These dudes, that's why you see these dudes, they fall out dead. I don't know what they bodies on the outside look so good. Yeah, what the outside gonna change. The inside fucking up because you putting all that shit is information. Just imagine your outside that ain't really muscle, that's really just inflammation build up. But you thinking it's muscle, that's why they running, why everything hurt. You supposed to feel good after working out. I don't even lift weights no more. But my muscles and shit still growing. I use all spandex. I don't lift to get super strong and all this shit. I lift to get optimal, sharper and shit like that. Cause it ain't, a person can't hit you with a clean punch. They ain't gonna never knock you out. But I got the natural. I done knock many people out. And I'm telling you, every time I done knock somebody out, I wasn't even trying, man. I was just trying to hit their ass, and I just caught their ass so perfect. Just timing. They'll swing a punch, and while they still something and got out the way, just BAM! Just quick. It be sharp. BAM, BAM. Every time I done knock somebody out to put them to sleep, I was shocked. I was shocked because it wasn't like I threw a hard punch. I wasn't trying to knock them out. I was just trying to beat them up, but that punch rectified their ass. Every time I done hit somebody and broke a jaw, cracked the skull, or broke a rib or something like that, man, I was not trying to do that. It was only one time in my life where I was really trying to injure a nigga. Like really trying to kill a nigga with my punches, and I fucked him up bad. This is my drug dealing days. Caught a nigga that robbed me, and I tried to take his life with my bare hands, and I could have, but I stopped. I was pounding his ass. But see, that's not who I am. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do stuff like that. That's not who I am. Even though I don't feel bad about doing it, because I can go there without hesitation. I can go there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I shouldn't have to though. People just think it's okay to take something from another man that putting his freedom on the line. This should be the last nigga you ought to be trying to take something from. A nigga that putting his life on the line for this shit, man, you crazy. He gonna kill you. But the way the poverty-stricken community is, they don't see it that way. Yeah, that's why I stay to myself. Stay out them niggas' lane. Stay in my lane.
You've got mail. 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 You've got mail.
Oh,
You've got
$11
mail.
order. Both of these, Target and CVS, one item a piece. I like these games like this, even though They be having these games that's trying to got all kind of shit to buy. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Extra sauce?
No, do they have a spoon in here?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Make this one.
I like these games. That's when you know there's some real good games, when they got the games when they're that you like you don't, they so fun you don't even gotta buy money. I can't see. I ain't played this shit. I ain't played Clash Royale in like 5 or 6 years, and now everybody done passed me up. But I started playing it when it first started. So when I first started, I was ahead of the game, and I was one of the highest people able to keep up and fight with the good people. But now my troop level is so low. Like my highest troop level is 14. I'll be fighting people like with lower townhouses, but they got higher troops than me. But most people when I'm fighting with my clan, they got both. They got higher HP and they got higher level troops than me. And like it just, no matter how good you play, you can't win. So I be trying to play, but I'm always working with. I'm gonna just get back when I catch up. I'm gonna be getting on their ass, but I just be losing when I get up in my clan. But like the basic players, I be fucking over them. I be running through. I just post one of them on my channel, on my shorts, showing how I be running through them. But I really be running through everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody on my level that is fair. Anybody that is fair and on my level on that Clash of Clans, I'ma bust them up, cause I got some powerful dicks and I got some little bitty ass dicks. See, I don't do all that. You know, like I'm camping on Call of Duty, motherfuckers are sitting in the dark corner all day. Like people really play like that on Clash of Clans. Like they just straight play defense and they play with 1 and 2 level elixir cards where they just throwing shit and just doing little kid shit, like playing a little bitch shit, like just playing like a little bitch. Like they not trying to win. They just trying to prevent you from taking their tower. They ain't even trying to win. They do that the whole time. But you get tired of doing that shit. Like nigga, like come on man, let's fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my game. I don't play that shit because I know I'm gonna get addicted and just be playing that shit. Cause I know me, cause I'm just a winner like that, man. I just get addicted to that shit. I love that feeling of winning. I hate losing, and I love winning. So that's why I don't even play my game because of that reason. Cause I know I'm experienced that shit, and I'm gonna keep wanting to play it. I ain't gonna want to stop, cause I'm gonna keep wanting to just beat niggas like that. But I'm so good in the game that even the people that do that shit, I know how to maneuver. You know, and slide and my accuracy is so on point. I just like getting better and better. Like I'll be running there shooting, I just slide on their ass, turn around, jump, bah! I love this shit. That Call of Duty, boy, that shit the truth. All them war games like that. Like I've been watching them lately. I used to didn't watch them at all and then because it used to make me see shit that I feel like I can't control. I just leave it alone. And I don't got no bad habits or nothing like that. I just got shit that see how I'm getting money, it'll take away, I'll make less money because I'll be want to give more time to that. And I just, even though I can, I just rather not. I'd rather just spend my time doing more productive shit. And that's simply because I got a dumbass baby mama that don't let me get my child, and I just don't be wanting no drama. She don't let me get my child like I supposed to. So I just don't add extra drama in my life. Ain't no stress getting at it. Cause I can see my baby. I know when I can see my baby anytime I want. I just can't get her and bring her and take her with me anytime I want. I don't like that. Being that I'm her father. And I know my baby love me just as much as I love her. My daughter adores me as I adore her. But it's just one of them things, man. You got to really pick the right woman, man. I made a mistake. I love my daughter, but I made a mistake. I made a mistake, man. I picked a materialistic, money-hungry, driven ass motherfucker. Selfish motherfucker. Self person, cause disrespectful woman. I can't blame nobody but myself. But I didn't understand at the time. The things that I know now, I didn't know what I was doing. And it's easy to get tricked. Like I made the girl, my baby mama wait a long time before I took her serious. I ain't tell my baby mama I loved her. I was living with her and I had never told her I loved her. For 3 or 4 years. It was 3 or 4 years. We was in a relationship and I never told her I love her. 3 and 4 years. She always tell me shit, man. I'm like, man, whatever. Cause I don't trust women. I don't trust niggas, but I really don't trust women. And they at some point they gonna fold. And that saying has never been void to this day. Every woman at some point, at some level, gonna let their feelings take over them to do some fuck shit. Whereas a man, nah, we gonna stand on it. And that's why they say don't tell a woman. You fucked up, don't tell them, because they can't accept it. Don't believe nothing that come out their mouth. That's why they say that, because they not gonna do what they say. They not. Giovanni, what's up, my G? Grand Risings, folks. I'm up here getting it. Just completed my first order. My first hour. I just made $16.50 for my first hour. We on the way to Target. We got an $11 order. $11.90. I'm going to Target and CVS. I'm eating some oatmeal. I usually make my own, but I had to get out of there. Yeah, man, we just on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about life this morning. And boxing. And how not to let nobody trick you out your position. And how to just stay true to yourself. I got some new members that joined today. Some new subscribers that joined early this morning as soon as I start. When I got up this morning, the first thing I did was a good deed. As soon as I got up, as soon as I got in the car to warm my car up, I hear somebody